Hello, everybody. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV player ratings time. I'm a one-man army tonight, but it is what it is. I'm going to enjoy it with a pint of Guinness, and I hope you are too. Before I get started, smash a like on the video, subscribe to E20 Zone TV. You know what to do, people. West Ham won today, and we're going to get into the player ratings. Obviously, I'm going to need your help because I'm riding solo, but I'm going to start off at the beginning, and there's one man who was superb today, and that is this guy, Areola. What a performance. Not going to lie, absolute one of the best single performances from a goalkeeper since Robert Green, I would say. When West Ham played Arsenal many, many years ago, he was absolutely flawless. Yeah. And today, Areola was flawless. He made one error that I remember, and Soucek bailed him out massively. But other than that, he was pretty outstanding. I'm going to get your ratings in first before I go with mine. Yeah. Usual suspect is in the house. He says a 10 all day long. I'm going to have to disagree on that one. I have already done it, Harry. Check the last video, like it, and subscribe. Right, so we've got a 10 from Usual Suspect. We've got a 9 from Troj. Gemma, hope you're well, girl. 10. Right, I am going to give him a 9.5 out of 10. I'm going to be harsh. That one error could have cost us a goal if it wasn't for Tomas Soucek, but he is man of the match. Superb, excellent. When you play for PSG and Real Madrid, you're not a mug. Yeah, Iskees is not a mug. Good goalkeeper. Shout out to Rob Newman, who signed him up. Everyone mentions about Steidon quite a lot. No one mentions about Rob Newman anymore. It's like he's just disappeared off the face of the planet. So shout out to Rob Newman for getting this geezer in the door and getting the deal done. So I'm going to go a 9.5 out of 10. I think he was, yeah, superb. I will say that. We'll move on to this man. This one's an interesting one for me. Vladimir Coufal. I don't know what to rate him. Yeah, if I'm being honest. I really don't know what to rate Coufal tonight. For me, he had moments, like decent-ish moments, but then like he'll run down the line and he like simple cross in and he hit the first man or something stupid. Do you know what I mean? I'm probably going to give him, it's between a 6 and a 7. I'm going to say I mean, literally just on the line of a 7. Like, do you know what I'm saying? 7 out of 10, I think, is there. Yeah, I think he was okay. I don't think he was too bad today. Right, let's get your comments in. 7. We got a 7 from Joan. Hope you're well, Joan. 7. We got a 6 in the house. So Daddy's gone for a 6. Gemma's gone for a 7. Stevie's gone for a 7. Yeah, I will say that. Do you know what I mean? Like 7 for me, definitely, 100%. Who's got a whiskey on the rocks? He's still buzzing, this guy. Well, I've got a Guinness. You know what I mean? I'm going to enjoy tonight, mate. Trust me. I'm not going to be like no other miserable bastard and moaning about West Ham all the time because life's too fucking short for that shite. Right, we've got an 8 in the gaff. Keith Knight, hope you're well, mate. In Harlow, I think it is. 7, steady. I'm going to agree, mate. 7's about right. That's where I'm about. And I totally agree with you, 100%. Right, we'll move on to this man, Kurt Zouma. Right, this is a tricky one for me because obviously the penalty, it was never, ever a penalty. Like, never. Never in a month of Sundays is that a penalty ever in my life. But he did give away the penalty. The goal, great goal, great finish. Let's be real. Zouma was in and out today. Is he at fault for Beto's goal? Because he like leaves his post and leaves Mavropanos sort of stranded to a point. Yeah. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him just another one, just a 7 for me. I think the goal just gets him to a 7 for me. I'm not convinced by Zouma. I really am not. Yeah. In some games, he's all right. And in some games, like today, he was a bit up and down. Like, if you take the goal away and you sort of go, well, what was he like today, Zouma? Was he all that really? Not really. Yeah. I think both centre halves were a bit like that. 50-50 for me. So yeah, just a 7 for me. 6, we got a 7 from Keith in the gaff. Right, we've got 6. He's too slow. Yeah, I agree with you on that, mate. I really do. 7. 6.5, and we've got a 7 there also. So we're roughly in the same ballpark, basically. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he gets a 7 for me. Decent-ish performance. 6.5 for me. Unlucky on the penalty decision, but took his goal really well against a strong team. Fair enough, Dav. You know what I mean? So, yeah, 7 is where we're at for him. Let's come to this man. Mavropanos, ladies and gentlemen. Someone said to me I was a bit harsh about the goal. Like, is it his fault? But sometimes today, amount of times he give the ball away a few times. Yeah, the goal, he should at least jump for it. Doesn't even jump for it. But is it because it's just the cross is so good? Right? I don't know. What else did he do? It was an attack in the second half where he's out of position. I wouldn't say he was bad, but he wasn't magnificent. Yeah. Probably going to give him a 6, probably a high 6 on that mass, like middle of the road 6. I think with Zouma he gets a 7 because of the goal. Mav, certain moments, mate, like he was just not all that, not all that for me. So yes, 6 out of 10. 6, jury still out for me. I don't know. I think he's a good defender, but Mav, but mod 4, 5 for me. Oh, 5. 5. Shaky. 6. Use a harsh critics tonight. Do you know what I mean? Get yourself a beer and enjoy yourself. That's what I say. Passing to no one at the start, then not marking for the goal. I agree with that comment. That's a good comment. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. There was moments in the game where he was passing it, hoofing it straight out to no one. And I'm thinking, Mav, what are you trying to do to us? So, yeah, middle of the road 6 for me. 6 should have done more for the goal, but not fully at fault for it. I agree with that. Foxes are scary. Foxes are scary. Whatever that is. 6.5. Yeah, I think we're all in the same ballpark with Mavropanos. 6.5 out of 10. Definitely not a 7. Definitely not a 6 or lower for me. I thought it was okay, but just not wonderful. Do you know what I mean? I was at the game tonight, and I didn't think he was all that good, to be honest. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Right, let's come to this man. Let's talk a bit about Emerson. What a player. What a player. Get your comments in the chat about Emerson. For me, when him and Paqueta are together, West Ham look so much like a threat going down that left-hand side. Yeah, it's a breath of fresh air to see him playing with Paqueta. Now, I'm going to be honest, both of them weren't amazing today, but there is an attacking outlet there. Do you know what I mean? Instead of just having Emerson run down the wing and with no one with him who's any quality, he was doing the job today. So I'm going to give him, a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I thought he was all right today. I thought he done well. Maybe I'm being a bit kind, but I think a 6 is too low and 8's too high. So I'm going to go 7 for me all day long. Usual Suspect's back. He's back with a 7.5. He's outdone me tonight, Usual Suspect. You've outdone me, mate. You've outdone me. 7 out of 10. We've got a 6. We've got an 8. Emerson was fab. He was decent today, I must admit. But I don't think he's an 8 out of 10. Do you know what I mean? I think there's other players who are on that pedestal at the minute. Emerson, high 7. My hammer of the year so far. 7. 8 for Kara. Hope you're well, mate. And 7 for Sir Daddy, all the way out in Atlanta, Georgia. Emerson 7. Everton were targeting his side. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I think a 7's about right for where we're at. Let's come to the next man, and it's the Mexican enforcer, Edson Alvarez, ladies and gentlemen. Edson Alvarez, mate. I love it when I'm right. I'm wrong on a lot of things, and people think I'm a bit of a prick. But on this one, I was spot on from the start. I was so glad when we signed this geezer. So glad. Yeah, £34 million. Absolute steal. I thought he was excellent today. I thought he's absolutely superb. I think when we look at him, Alvarez, he just breeds West Ham quality. Like he breathes the claret and blue. Do you know what I mean? If you want a player, if you want to describe a player, who you know is going to give it everything, he's the guy. Yeah, he slides in, he throws his body around. The goal, I'm so pleased that he scored a goal. Like the run, everything. Like shout out to the Mexicans. I love this geezer. I really do. I think he's a breath of fresh air. You can half see a difference with West Ham. You take him out of the side, take him out of the middle of the park. We look bang average. When he's in there, we can have it with anyone on our day. So for me, I'm going to give him. God, it's between a high 8 and a 9, isn't it? I'm going to give him a high 8. High 8 for me. Yeah, just not a 9. I thought he was superb though. I really did. Do you know what I'm saying? I think when you look at him, grit, determination. He's got no ego about him at all. He's fully committed. His head never goes down. For however bad West Ham are, his head never goes down. And today, like in a bit of a rough and tumble game, didn't get booked today either. So I think, yeah, superb, mate. Absolute superb. Passionate is the word. Like, I agree on that. 9.5 for Alvarez. Yeah, he's top boy, man. He's top boy. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He's top. We've got a 9. We've got an 8.5 from Sir Daddy. 8.5. We've got a 9. We've got an 8. We have got an 8. Joan loves him. So, yeah. 9. Captain material if he carries on at this rate. He's the one for me. You want a captain in the side. He's your guy. Because one, he breathes confidence into everyone. Do you know what I mean? Now, when you look at it, if you go through the spine of our team, yeah, the front three, Alvarez, and then you sort of, if we can get the centre half sorted out, where we've got like 2 or if not 1 solid quality centre half, then West Ham are cooking. That's what I'm going to say on that. But 9, Keith Knight says a 9, huge. Yeah, I'm going to say he's fucking superb, mate. And do you know what I mean? For £34 million for a player that I didn't think we were going to get, and when we did get him, I was like, yeah, like we'll be all right in the centre of the park. Do you know what I'm saying? Superb. We'll say that. Right, let's move on to this man. Thomas, I get a lot of stick, but don't get no credit. Soucek. This is going to be interesting now. For me, yeah, I'm going to say it hopefully right now. He's getting the same rating as Alvarez. Yeah, because he kept us in the game. He obviously done the goal line clearance. He scored that worldie at the end, yeah. And when people say about Moyes, yeah, I do understand what they say about the style of play. Don't get me wrong, yeah. But today we went for it in that last sort of 5-6 minutes. We wasn't holding out for a draw. West Ham of old would have been holding out for a draw. Point at Goodison. They were trying to go for it. Thank you for the thumbs up. And for me, the goal is just a superb goal. If that's Lucas Paqueta, Jared Bowen, Mohammed Kudus, Emerson, everyone's going out of their nuts. Literally out of their nuts. They're absolutely going crazy. Soucek scores it, and it's like, oh, it don't matter. I still think he's shit. Listen, today he saved us in our own box, and he scored in their box, and that's all that matters. He's going to get a high 8, close to a 9. No, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give him a 9. Fuck it. I'm going to give him a 9 because that goal that he saved at 1-0, if that goes in, we lose the game. It's as simple as that. We won't win no fucking game tonight. Do you know what I'm saying? So he kept us in the game. So yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. I've been so critical of him. Yeah, and I will get to your comments shortly. Yeah, I've been so critical of Tomas Soucek, but tonight, just not only just the goal and the save, right? There was moments in the game where Everton was in and he turn up and just get the ball from him straight away. Yeah, he's not. Listen, he ain't your vintage like player like who's good on the ball, but you can't question his heart and his fucking commitment because the goal at the end is just unreal. Let's be honest, it really is. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 9. I think he deserves a 9. 9 got the goal today too. Got 8.5. Right, what we got here? 9. Key clearance, beauty of a goal. Another example of why we need to keep him in the team over Phillips. Yeah, we'll get to Phillips later on. Soucek 9. 9. We've got an usual suspects back. One of his best games. Soucek's a very large 8. Ooh, slightly harsh, but I rate usual suspect. 9. Solid performance and that goal. Yeah. 8. Super goal. We got a 9 and Soucek 7. First half 4. Second half 8. Don't check me maths. Quick maths from exponential Emma. So yeah. Yeah, 9 for me. I think he deserves a 9. He was decent today. Comes this man, James Ward-Prowse, who I thought was the worst player on the pitch for West Ham. Fair enough, he got the assist, and the ball comes in from the corner straight on Zouma's head. But today, I just felt like he just wasn't in the game at all. Just really was not in the game at all. Yeah, he's running around, he was trying, but nothing was kicking into gear. Um, I'm gonna probably give him. Oh dear, I think I'm going to give him a high 5. No, I'll tell you what, I'll give him just a 6 for the assist. Yeah, just a 6. I don't think he was good at all. I think Moyes got the sub absolutely spot on today. Like whether you like him or not, I think the sub was fucking spot on. Yeah, when people were saying they're taking off Soucek, Soucek was good in both boxes. Yeah, for aerial ability, like scoring a goal at our end and defending set plays and defending the box for them. But Ward-Prowse today just wasn't. He just wasn't that guy, and I agree with that comment totally. Yeah, passenger mostly. You take the assist away, he didn't do fuck all. If I'm speaking the honest truth, so yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. Maybe it's a bit harsh, but I think it's only fair really. 6. We've got Ward-Prowse gets a 3. You know, you're harsh, brother. 6. We've got a 6. Evening, Lee. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're all good out wherever you are. 6, 6, 6. Yeah, I think we're looking at all at 6s here. Stevie's gone with low 6 and all. So yeah, 6 is all round for James Ward-Prowse. Right, let's come on to the next guy. Superb performance from this geezer. Absolute superb. Deserved a goal today. I thought he was one of our best attackers. Like from the moment he got on the pitch, like he was running at people, he was drawing fouls. This kid is fucking next level, mate. I'm optimistic for the future with him. Yeah, whatever happens in the summer, whether Moyes stays, Moyes goes, all this about Moyes can fucking wait. I want to see this geezer, mate. This geezer right here play all the time. Yeah, he looks sharp. He looked on it. He was taking people on. He is what we need at West Ham. That is pace. Yeah, and he's someone who can carry the ball up the pitch and basically looks like he can score anytime he's on the ball. Yeah, he had a 3-on-3. I think it was in the first half where West Ham broke and he should have done a bit better with it. But other than that, yeah, that sort of little error, he was proper performance today. Yeah, I'm going to give him an 8. I agree with the chat. I see all the chats going with an 8. Yeah, I think he was at one of our outstanding sort of attacking threats. Yeah, his ball carrying skills are just superb. Let's be honest, yeah. And there was times today where they were trying to double up on him, even treble up on him, and they couldn't get the ball off him. And what makes me laugh is he falls over, he still gets up, gets the ball, counts up the pitch. I'm thinking, mate, and he plays for the claret and blue. So yeah, I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was superb. I'm gonna bring this a bit closer because I keep stretching for some crazy reason. Right, don't forget one of where he crossed it toward Prowse, but he held on for too long. Yeah, I know. 8.5 out of 10 for Drainhole. Hope you're well, mate. We've got 8.5. We've got 8.5. We've got an 8 for Mr. Kudus. Mr. Kudus now. Do you know what I mean? He's got Kudus for Prime Minister. Kudus has got multiple career moves currently right now. Kudus 8 for ball control, holds the ball, runs, attacks, good defensively and tracks. Yeah, couldn't sum it up any better, mate. We've got 8, 8, and 8. Pretty spot on. I'm not going to lie. I'm with you on that. I think when I look at him before I move on, he's a shining light for a very good future. Whatever happens in the future, yeah, we've got to keep this. We've got to keep this geezer here at the club. We keep him at the club. Anything can be possible with West Ham. Keep him fit from there to the end of the season. I think we could get Europe, like if we carry on sort of like progressing. But he's just superb, mate. I'm not going to lie. He really is. Right, we'll move on to this man. Jared Bowen. So I'll sort this epoxy thing out. I thought he was in and out today, Jared Bowen, for me. Like it was a bit of an in and out performance. I think he come over to the right at one stage and he got the ball and it was bitty today for Bowen, really, for me. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's part of a team that sort of is always on it. Do you know what I'm saying? So the last goal is a great assist. That's a good shout. I'm going to probably give him a just 7 for me. And I do agree with this comment. I really do. Hart, my future captain, the way he speaks in interviews is something that I didn't think he had it in him. But I tell you what, if you listen to his interviews, he really does care about this club. When people think he's going to leave and they say, oh, well, all our players are going to leave, one man who will not leave this club, I don't believe, is Jared Bowen. I think he's settled at West Ham. I think he wants to become a legend at West Ham United. Yeah. And for me, he's currently a legend at West Ham United. Like, people might not like to hear that because he's still playing at the club, but this geezer's scoring goals after goal after goal. He's the leading force in West Ham for a bright future. Trust me, and I can't stress enough. Yeah, if this geezer stays here for the 7 years, he'll score over 100 goals for West Ham. Yeah, and that is no cap. That's me being fucking real. I love the geezer. I always remember it, and it always sort of brings a sort of emotional soundbite to me, yeah. Because I remember him at Hull, yeah, and I was with someone at the time up in Hull, and people were saying West Ham needs to get hold of this geezer, yeah. And I remember when I was in Hull, and they were raving about him, and they knew that he was going to go to the Premier League. And when we signed him, I'm telling you something now, I just knew that this geezer was going to go all the way up to the top of the fucking mountain, because he is that good. He is that good. Today he was in and out, but he's allowed to have an in and out game. Do you know what I mean? So he's going to get a 7 for me. I agree, James. He's Mr. Claret and Blue. He's the future, 100%. Statue in the works of Bowen, surely. Yeah, I agree, mate. I really do. Best goal scorer we've had in the Premier League. Yeah, I know, mate. When people used to say about Antonio, and fair play to Antonio, yeah, and he has scored X amount of goals, but Bowen will piss all over that in the next 2 to 3 years, easy. Or what do you know what I mean? If the way he's going this year, he could get 20 goals this season. West Ham strike getting 20 goals. You just don't fucking hear of it, mate. I'm not going to lie. 6, quiet, average, but always tries a 7. Good on the counter for Alvarez's goal, but wasteful across the game, possibly. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. He had a good chance. I remember the chance he had where someone played him through, and Braithwaite come across and defended it well. Very, very good player he is, saying that now. And I think if he, on another day against a different defender, I think Bowen could let a shot go there. But yeah, 7 out of 10, very good. Let's come to this man, Lucas Paqueta. He comes back, and all of a sudden we start winning games. Do you know what I mean? It's just magic, isn't it? Like, do you know what I mean? He's at fault for Everton's goal. Yeah, silly pass to Bowen, which was never on. Yeah, the problem is with Lucas Paqueta, is teams have to think about him on the pitch. Yeah, and have to try and sort of nullify his threat. And he can draw 2 people to him and allow other people to play. It's mad today. When you look at the goal scorers, Alvarez, Zouma, and Soucek, and none of our front 3 have scored today. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing, right? It really is. But for me, wasn't it his best game today? Went nowhere near it. But the problem is he makes teams think, and when he makes teams think, they're pinning all their sort of assets onto him, and it's allowing other people to play. That's why he makes other people better. So today, I'm going to probably give him a 6 out of 10. I don't think he was a 7. I don't think he was amazing. I think he's at fault for the goal, for their goal, and I think he done his job today. Works hard, gets stuck in, draws people to him, tricky. Yeah, 6 out of 10. 6.5. We got a 7 in the house. 6.5. Let's have a look what we got here. We got a 6 from Joan Paqueta. Not the best form today. 6. 9.5. He was fucking amazing. Okay, West Ham. Fair enough. 6. Quite back falling over again. Needs to cut this out. But I'm going to say one thing before I move on. I want that. I want a bastard in our team who's like draws fouls and sort of tries to play the dark arts. Because I think sometimes we're too nice as a club. Yeah. But we will get on to the referee, which will be fun. And I can't wait for that one. But for me, he gets a 6 out of 10. Yeah. Probably a middle 6. Decent-ish. But we will have bigger games for him to come in the future. Now, let's come on to the subs. Now, there's really no point doing this. I'm just going to do Phillips and Antonio. Johnson and Obama come on for literally like seconds, and there's no point rating them. But Calvin Phillips for me was bang average when he come on. Yeah, I said it on the afterthought, and I'll say it again now. I think he comes on, yeah, he's just nothing really, nothing of any note, right? So I'm going to probably give Calvin a 5, just a standard 5. I thought Antonio come on and he got stuck in. He was trying his hardest, yeah. Fair play to Antonio. He was putting in a lot of effort when he come on the pitch, yeah. He got fouled, yeah, and Craig Paulson is like just the biggest prick I've ever seen in my life, yeah. Gets literally taken out in front of him and doesn't even get a foul for it, Antonio, yeah. So I'll probably give Antonio a 6, probably a high 5, yeah. But Phillips, will probably just get a 5 for me, just a standard rating. All right. I've not seen any. I've not seen the hype yet. I need to see the hype with Calvin Phillips. I've just not seen it yet. Hopefully, I'll see it soon. And I agree with that comment. What Barry says, KP is bang average at best. I say it, I get a lot of stick. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I need to see more from Calvin. I really do. But it's going to come in time. He's going to play games. Yeah, and we're going to need him in moments. But he's got to turn up. It's time to come to the party now, Calvin, because we need you now. Do you know what I mean? You've had your moment. You've had your games. You've had your sending off. Like, we need you right now. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, 5 for Phillips, 6 for Antonio, and the other 2, no point rating at the end of the day. Right, let's come to this man, the ref, aka the criminal. Absolutely fucking scandalous from him today. Absolute scandalous, right? Now, I'm going to say this, yeah. I've watched football for a long time. A lot of people in the chat have watched football for a long time. Yeah, whether you're young or old, that today is not a fucking penalty. It's just not. Yeah, I don't care how you sum it up. All right, I know the ball hits his hand, but his arm is down his side. It's actually behind it, right behind his back, basically. Yeah. How can that be a penalty? Yeah. Now, there's one thing it going to VAR. Yeah. Totally understand that. Yeah. Referee comes over, looks at it, fair enough. Yeah. But for the referee to go over and look at every single angle going and still deem that as a penalty, it's absolutely criminal. It's just total criminal. Yeah. So he then gives a penalty. Yeah. Areola, for how amazing he was today, because he was superb, yeah, saves the penalty. Then he tries to look at it, trying to do him for coming off his line too early, right? I thought there was decisions today where I was nearly fucking smashing my TV up. That is no joke. I was literally so close to smashing my TV up. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, when you're taking out, there was a foul in the second half where Antonio gets taken out clean. Yeah. Alvarez gets taken out, right? I think he does a bit of trickery, gets past a person, plays the ball, gets taken out afterwards. The ball sort of falls to the Everton blood, and they're on the break. Nothing, yeah. Harry only give 3 yellow cards a day is madness, and 2 of them was one was for Antonio at the end, and one was for Soucek for taking his top off. How did the was it? I can't even pronounce his name. The Ukrainian player who plays for Everton. How did he not get a yellow card today? Mad. Absolutely shocking. Yeah, Craig Paulson is fucking diabolical, mate. Absolutely diabolical. Right. And it was just like, as a referee, and Keith's in the chat, and Keith used to be a referee. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what people think on this. I thought he was terrible, mate. I even tweeted the PGMOL. Right. I was like, bruv, you need to really seriously assess your goalkeeper, your referee. Do you know what I mean? Not goalkeeper, because that was good today. Right, let's come to the chat. Let's have a look. Let's start at the top and work my way down. Right, Del says 0. I think you're kind, mate. I think 0's being kind, Del, but I rate it. Yeah. Referee, absolute 0. Yeah. What we got here? Referee gets a 3. I don't know, man. I thought he's fucking shit, honestly. I've never, like, the penalty just kills me stone dead. Like, you can look at it, right? And I suggest anyone who hasn't seen the penalty, go and watch it again, right? 3 or 4 times. It just does not make no sense that that's a pen. It doesn't. Like, so, yeah. VAR told him it was a penalty, though. It was just so poor. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. Let's get down to here. Let's have a look. Yeah, Mikalenko, yeah. How did he not get booked? Like, today, like, there was a foul where I think he took Kudus out. How he didn't get booked for that, I just do not know. And I swear to God, if I would have had him on bookings today, I would have been livid, mate. Absolute livid. Do you know what I'm saying? He was just fucking diabolical, mate. The game should have been. Yeah, I will say that. Hit the like button, as Damien DeMarco says out in East London. Right. 0-1, like my skin fading down to the bone. Hogs, hope you're well, man. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Shit, and more shit. He gets a -5 for me. Just fucking shit, mate. Honestly, like it's not that hard to like. Common sense has to come into the game here, and Craig Paulson has got no common sense. Every time he does a game with us, he has a fucking nightmare. Yeah, total twat. I will say that. Right, let's come to this man, David Moyes. Now, this is going to be interesting as I have a drop of my Guinness on this Saturday evening. Right. First off, I'm going to say that he got away with it today. I'm going to be honest, yeah, because I try and be as honest as I can be on this channel. I think he got away with it to a point, yeah. I think the subs, he got spot on. You can't moan at the subs. Soucek, people will moan at Soucek, but Paqueta has to come off. He knows how important Paqueta is. Now, if he leaves Paqueta on, people moan that he don't make no fucking subs, right? So he takes Paqueta off. He took James Ward-Prowse off, yeah, and rightfully so, yeah, because he wasn't all that. The low block is an issue, yeah, but I think what people have got to understand is he ain't getting the fucking sack, mate. It's as simple as that. Yeah, you can scream it on Twitter, on social media. You can go out with banners. You can plaster it all around Stratford. The geezer's not going to get the sack from now to the end of the season. Yeah, I think if you was going to sack David Moyes, you'd have sacked him after the game the other week and had a new manager in place for Brentford at home with a 10-day or 9-day gap. Yeah, they didn't do it. So he ain't getting the sack. So what it is, you've got to come to the conclusion now that this is what you're going to have to accept from now to the end of the season. Yeah, because he ain't going to change his ways. Yeah, and he ain't going to improve massively. Yeah. So for me, I think he got it right today, but he rode his fucking luck. Yeah. There was too many times today where the goalkeeper was called into action, and the goalkeeper's the man of the match today. Let's be honest, right? I think if I'm sitting here after a defeat, he's getting a low rating. I am probably going to give him for the subs, and he actually did go for it in the end. Like West Ham did go to try and win the game. They weren't trying to sit there for a draw. I'm probably going to give him a 7 today. Yeah, but I do think he rode his luck massively. I'm not going to lie. When I look at the second half, I think on another day, if Areola's not in form, we're conceding 3 or 4. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not. It's not so much papering over the cracks. It's a case of you've got to look at it on face value, and the face value is that Areola was the man of the match, and we've won the game 3-1. This does remind me slightly of Brighton away, yeah, where they had shot after shot after shot. Goalkeeper was amazing. We win the game 3-1. But you've got to give him credit for the subs because you've got the subs absolutely spot on. Do you know what I mean? Tactics today, was there any really? Do you know what I mean? Like I thought the first 20 minutes we was good. I thought we was okay. Yeah, our passing let us down today, and our composure and all was fucking shit in the first half. Second half, it's an error from us for the goal. From Paqueta, misplaces a pass, they score a goal. And fair enough, they had a lot of shots, and Areola done his job. But that's what I want the goalkeeper to do. I want the goalkeeper to fucking make saves and keep us in the game. And that's what he's paid to do at the end of the day. So, you know, so I am going to give him a 7 out of 10. I think it's only fair. Yeah. It's 2 wins out of 2 now. Yeah. He deserves it for the subs he made. People criticise him a hell of a lot for his subs. Today he got the subs spot on. Yeah. And people do also moan that he don't go for it in fucking games. Last 5 minutes of that game, West Ham are going up the pitch and trying to win the game. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. 7 out of 10 for me. Let's go to the usual suspect. He's gone with a 5. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I can understand it. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Hit the like button, people. You know what to do. James, mate, if we didn't have Areola today, I reckon we would have conceded maybe 4 or 5. He was the reason why we only conceded 1. I agree with that, but he's a goalkeeper. He is paid to stop the ball from going in the net. That's why he's on 100 grand plus a week. Do you know what I mean? This is not a geezer from Barking Park who's on like a bag a week. Do you know what I mean? He's on a lot of money to keep us in games. Fair enough. Did he keep us in the game quite a lot today? Absolutely. Fucking too much. Yeah. But I also do think it ain't just the goalkeeper. The defence has got to sort himself out also. So I understand what you're saying. Cracker Jack 4. The sock. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. Let's have a look. What we got here? Moyes gets a 7. Great subs, but I question the Zouma selection. He's the captain, mate, which is a bit of a interesting one. But we move on that. Let's come to John. He says 6. Still has his favourites who shouldn't be starting. I think when you look at today's performance, as I get that off the screen quickly, when you look at today's performance, you can say we rode our luck because we did, yeah. But then you've also got to look at it that he got the subs right, and in the end, the subs helped us win the game rather than draw or lose the game. So it's a toss of a coin today. If what I've noticed today is, if you like Moyes, then you're going to give him a higher rating. If you don't like Moyes, you're going to give him a sort of a standard rating. And there is no middle at the end of the day. I will say that. So let's have a look. Looks like they were targeting Ings at Zouma at times. Don't know why I said Ings, just because of that up there. Moyes 7.5. First half just gets down the subs. All right, tactics. Don't have a clue what he was cooking up. It worked. So. Yeah, I agree with you on that, mate. I really do. I don't even think Moyes knew what he was doing today to a point. And someone said to me in my comment section as I get this off to round it up, they said like Heitinga was in his ear roll for most of the game. I understand what people are saying. Don't get me wrong, but I think sitting there sort of keep going on about the manager right now. If there was a chance that the manager was going to get sacked, yeah, I can understand it. What I don't understand is why people are still going at him when we've just won a game. Yeah, I've seen two clips. Yeah, I see a clip of Jamie. Shout out to the balloons. I've seen these are on Twitter with his little girl celebrating that third goal. That's what football's all about at the end of the day, right? It's not about Moyes in, Moyes out. It's about winning games of football and experiencing the moments. Obviously, Lucas is already up there. I see a picture of him in the crowd celebrating one of the goals. And that's what it's about at the end of the day, yeah? West Ham are not going to just turn into this blockbuster team who's playing attacking football all of a sudden. So what you've got to do is you've got to accept this from now to the end of the season. Then if next season comes and he's the manager of the club, then you've got the right to go out there and fucking riot. Trust me. Like, by all means, riot the gaff out the place, right? But right now, he ain't getting the sack from Sullivan, mate. Like, I don't care what anyone says. He could go and lose every single fucking game. Sullivan's not sacking him. It's just not. Yeah, and I'm trying to be as real as I can. And I'm saving on people's mental health just to keep going on and on about the manager every single week. Because what it is, it takes away the enjoyment of winning the game of football. Yeah, if we are going to sit there and keep moaning about winning the game of football, then we might as well just all down our fucking tools and sit and call it a day. Do you know what I mean? We've won a game of football today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and I'm going to be honest, I'm going to fucking enjoy it from now to the end of the season. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy it next season. I'm going to enjoy it next season, the season after that, season after, whoever the fucking manager is, because I'm a supporter of this club. Yeah, and that is what it's all about. Do you know what I mean? West Ham fan channel, the three hammers. Hope you're well, Luke. We finish the season well. We usually start a season well, so I'm hoping for a good, strong finish. So the new manager has confident bunch ready for the next season. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. I agree. Whatever happens from now to the end of the season, yeah, we've just got to go. You got to live from week to week. You can't plan for no fucking future now, because even Sullivan don't even know who the manager is at the minute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's our owner. Our owner don't even know who the fucking manager is. So how can we enjoy it? Like, look to the future. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm going to run for another sort of 10 minutes. Anyone got any questions? Put them in the chat. I will happily read them out as I drink my pint of Guinness, pint of the old black stuff. I love a pint of Guinness. I will say that. You know what I mean? Go over to Ireland, you'll love it. And that's it. That's it. We move on now. Freiburg Thursday. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's the perfect draw for West Ham. I think West Ham are starting to, right now, they've got 2 back-to-back wins. They go into the Freiburg game with a bit of confidence, and then you've got Burnley to fall back on the Sunday. Like, don't get me wrong. Before the Brentford game, things were shit at West Ham. Let's have it right. Things were fucking shit. But we've got to be honest here, yeah. If we can start picking up wins, if we can get into Europe, that will benefit the whole club as a whole. Whether you are a match day going fan or a fan from fucking New Zealand, Australia, or America, yeah. Support this club, yeah. At the end of the day, we need Europe. I've been saying it for a long time. We definitely need Europe for next season. Yeah, if we want to keep some of these players and build on this sort of success at West Ham, yeah, by getting these top quality players, we need fucking Europe, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? You seen carrot carpet in the bushes lately, James? Nah, mate. Nah, he's no comment. I will say that. I did cooking the other week though, or last night, or the other night. Let's get it right. Everton are no mugs. It's like they were getting trounced every week, unlike us. They are a good team. Their only problem is scoring. It was a good win, however it came. I agree with that, mate. Aim and hope you're well, man. And that's it. That's it, really. Like, it's a win's a win. And I'm just going to enjoy it over the weekend now. That's what I've done the player ratings tonight. I'm not going to lie, because I want to enjoy it. Like, one thing I am going to say, shout out to Ryan Archer. Yeah. I did message him to come on tonight, but he's gone to a party. Yeah. Or he's on his second party, I think it is. He was getting a lot of stick on Twitter, and he's starting to fight back and say, hold on a minute. Like, there's times where I've been watching Avran Grant. I'm going to enjoy this moment. And fucking other people of sort of higher personality and higher sort of influence have to start speaking up. Yeah, they really fucking do. Yeah, because if we can't sit here tonight on the 2nd of March, 2024, and enjoy a win for our club, and as I say, what is the fucking point? Do you know what I mean? Because there's one in Moyes out, and I understand it. Yeah, I totally get like the idea of it. Yeah, get Moyes out, bring in a new manager, everything. But I do think people have got to take that sort of claim, not now, at the end of the season, because he's just not going anywhere, mate. Yeah, and I know some people are afraid to lose face. Yeah, I had to openly put out an apology earlier to Kane. Shout out to Kane, wherever you are, mate. And I had to say, yeah, maybe I overstepped it a little bit over the last few weeks. But I'm going to be honest, some of the lads that I do speak to, they called this. They really did. They turned around and they said to me, they said, Jay, you watch when Paqueta comes back. Yeah, we will win a game and then we'll kick into gear again. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to say the corner's fully turned at West Ham yet, because I think today we rode our luck. But if we can start nicking results, and let's be honest, we're 2 points behind Manchester United now. Yeah, which is fucking mad, considering about 2 weeks ago we was about 6-7 points behind them. So we're in the hunt for Europe. Yeah, we're there, and if we're there to the end, then so be it. But I'm going to enjoy it tonight. I really am. We'll say that. What would your 11 be for Burnley? Because it would be a full strength team against Freiburg. I couldn't tell you, mate. Really couldn't. Ryan's a great lad and knows his football. I've watched him for over 7 years. Regards to him, yeah. Shout out to Ryan Archer, mate. And Joe, what I felt sorry for him tonight, and I say it on here because I'm going to get him on the channel in the near future. He was having some shit with people with regards to Moyes and everything, and it's just like, it just seems like now you can't even enjoy a game without it being a Moyes in, Moyes out discussion. Yeah, it should be fuck Moyes in, Moyes out. It should be West Ham United. That's what it should be, and it always should be that. Do you know what I mean? But as I've always said, I've stuck to my guns on this channel for the last 2.5 years. And I've been saying it since 2016. Nothing changes until the owner fucks off out this club. Once the owner goes, you see a different West Ham, different mindset, different fucking mentality, everything. Yeah, why that geezer's in charge, nothing. I don't think nothing will change. I think what we've done in spite of the owner. Do you know what I mean? And I think the owner fucking fallen on a golden egg. I've always said that. So yeah, it is what it is. Right, I'm going to call it a day, call it a night, and call it a weekend. I want you to go enjoy your weekend, wherever you are. Yeah, enjoy tonight, enjoy tomorrow, and enjoy this win up till Wednesday, and then Thursday is Freiburg away in Germany. Tough game. Don't get me wrong. We can't take them lightly, even though we've done them once over there. But we need to go over there and be professional. Yeah, be professional. Get the job done. Get them back to the LS. As long as we are in the game and getting back to the LS, I think we can beat anyone at the LS if we're all on it together. That includes the supporters and the fan base. Yeah. If we're all against each other over a fucking manager, yeah, it should be West Ham. Because listen, players come and go, managers come and go, but West Ham United, yeah, will stay forever. And that is what it should be. It should all be about West Ham fucking United and not the manager, not even the owner to a point. I'm going to be honest. So, yeah, I'm going to be back during the week to talk about Freiburg. Obviously, going to try and see if I can get a few people on. And hopefully we can get the job done there. But I'm going to enjoy tonight. Trust me, when you've seen West Ham hold 3 at fucking United, hold 6 against Arsenal, get bashed up against Forest away the other week, I'm going to enjoy the fucking wins. Because trust me, the wins are sweet and the losses are fucking not so. Do you know what I mean? Now, obviously, the usual suspect says, get that Guinness down your neck. I will do, mate. I will do now because it's very hard to drink, talk, and do this. But it is what it is. Right, enough from me. I'm going to shut my mouth, and I will see you again in the next one. Herbert.